Alright, this is not going to be like the greatest video ever because it is being done on my phone, but I really needed to touch on something. I have not been updating anything a lot lately because there's been a lot going on. As I stated in previous videos, my mother was going through surgery. She had her surgery. It was not this last Monday, but the Monday before. Well, today I am going to touch on depression and mental health because it has been a big thing this week. So my mom was very down today and I had to make her feel better even though my mental health is deteriorating. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I'm still doing good with my weight loss and my journey. You know, I'm still eating, I'm still working out, I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's great and all, but you need to be well-rounded and healthy and need to remember that there are people out there, whether you don't feel like you have friends, there are people out there that are willing to help you. There are people out there that are willing to listen. There are counselors. There's even a number you can text for suicide hotlines, and so that you don't have to call in case you're not a person who can call and talk about your issues, because sometimes I can't verbalize. Like, I'm really good with words, but I cannot verbalize my feelings of when I'm depressed. So this week has been super hard on me. I mean, it's been building. It has been building. I'm trying to keep everyone that's close to me at least semi in the loop of what's going on, but I still feel like they're not listening, you know, because it's not something they deal with, or that it's not something that happens to them. You know, they could be on top of the world with everything, and I try to express my feelings, and I'm in the wrong. It's my fault. I need to get over it. I need to move on, and that's not how it works. I have manic depression. I could get depressed at the drop of a dime for no reason. I could get depressed because someone, you know, called me a name that meant something to me. It's a number of things that happen in your life, and I want to tell you right now that this is a very big issue for me. I've had depression since I was a teenager. The therapist when I was younger said that it was normal when I would lash out at a teacher and other children, telling them that I would kill myself if they touched me. That is not normal at all. Don't ever let anyone tell you that that is normal. I have gone through therapy. I finally, you know, got validation that I have manic depression. I have PTSD because of things that have happened in my life. I have anxiety. It's there. I am diagnosed. I have tried medications. Only one worked, and it made me a literal zombie. I had to stop it because I can't live like a zombie. I didn't care about anybody, you know, people I loved. It legit, I think about it and I wouldn't care if they disappeared or left me behind or died, and that is not how anyone should live. So what works for me is a lot of like movies. Depressive music does help. I do have an actual playlist here on YouTube where I have certain songs that will help me to cry and get something out, because when I'm depressed, I think of everything bad. I think of everything bad that has ever been happening to me, that's been said to me. And don't let anyone ever tell you that your feelings are not valid, because they are 100% valid. And, you know, that's one thing with losing weight. I think, you know, I've seen shows, I've seen people, eventually your emotions come to the surface. And instead of doing whatever you did before, because what I did before was I didn't eat. I wasn't hungry. I was the opposite of everyone else who gets all these cravings and then they eat. I didn't want to eat. I was never hungry. I would forget to eat. Sorry about that. I didn't expect to get emotional, but it's gonna happen. So yeah. I mean, I already told you guys, if you're watching my channel, I am 100% going to be me. I'm not going to hide anything. So here I am. Yeah, raw. But yeah, so don't let anyone tell you that your emotions aren't valid. Even if you don't suffer from a normal depression and it's just a depression that you know the cause of it. You lost a job, or something big has happened in your life, and you should feel that you can talk about it. You should be able to feel that it is normal to be depressed. It is not normal to stay depressed. I mean, yes, it can happen. I've known people with their depression, it can stay for weeks. Some people don't get out of bed. I will get out of bed because I have a lot of animals that I have to take care of. Therefore, I have to get out of bed. Right now, I have to help. My mom, she's becoming more extremely self-sufficient. So that's it. But she does need my help occasionally, with which I have no problems with that. And today, it was really bad for her. And, I'm going to go back to what I said at the beginning of this video, which is I really feel that people who are going through multiple surgeries for the same issue, or even just people that are going through major surgeries, period, during the healing process, I think they need a therapist that will call them and talk to them and listen to them, because you can't always talk to family. They won't always listen. You can't always talk to your friends. Sometimes they'll just dust it off and be like, well, you're alive, you got through it, you'll be fine. What I told her was, it's okay. It is normal. You are allowed to have a bad day. You are allowed to feel your feelings, because you are. I don't care who you are allowed to feel what you feel. Be there, and be understanding. You don't have to understand what they're going through, but understand that they are going through this, whatever it is. Listen, be kinder to people, because I have had too many people that I've known in my life take their life. And yes, some of them kept it inside, because if you show any kind of weakness, it's either ignored because people assume that you are attention seeking, or they just, say bad things like, you can get over it, you're fine, you'll move on, blah, blah, blah. Take anything seriously. If somebody is saying something, reach out. Just be like, hey, are you okay? Because you never know when you might be that person that keeps someone else alive. You never know who you can help. So, I mean, reach out to somebody that you care about. Reach out to somebody you don't care about. Reach out to a stranger that seems to be down. Just reach out. Stop being so negative towards people. Stop being mean because of whatever differences you have. Because in the end, we are people. We are all people. We are all here. We are all in this together. If you can't be there and be kind for someone, and all you can do is be negative and be mean, you are not worth being with somebody that is kind. If all you are is mean. And, I'm sure that's going to upset some people, and I don't care. I really don't right now, because I am tired of, I'll put myself out there and tell someone I'm upset, or this is how I'm feeling today, and I get ignored. So yeah, just like these past friends who have these depressive feelings and have these suicidal thoughts, they took their life, and then afterwards everyone was like, oh, they were such a great person, blah blah blah. But you shouldn't care about somebody when they're gone. If you care about them now. Care about them when they're reaching out, because people do reach out, and you have to know that they're reaching out. If they're stating they're having a really bad time, life is really horrible, reach out. Even if just to say, I'm here for you. I'm one of those people that if I get upset, I will tell people to leave me alone. I will isolate myself. But deep down, because my insecurities, my depression tells me that no one cares about me, I'm better off gone. Because of things like that run through my head, and they do. It's like boom, 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 boom. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not, and so on and so forth. It's things like that that make me go, this is not okay. This is not who I am. This is not what I want. When I have really good mental health days, which I have had more lately, but when I have really good mental health days, I know I am worth everything. I am a good person. I try to be a good person, and life will knock you down. It will. And at one point or another, you will be down. You will be down here, and I don't mean that I'm hitting rock bottom because I have something wrong with me. That's not it. I have a mental disorder. I have issues, and I want everyone to know that I am here for you. If you need anyone, reach out. Seriously, and I mean this, because I will help. I will do what I can. If I can't help, I will find someone that can. That is who I am, and that is what I do for people. So I want everyone to know that it's okay to have a bad day. And it's okay to do things for yourself to feel better. But just remember, you are never alone. There are people out there fighting their inner demons as well. And maybe those people will be good friends. Maybe they will help each other on the dark days. And I hope that happens. But seriously, come to me, make a comment, tell me anything. Tell me, a bad time that you've had. Tell me that you're doing good, I want to hear the good and the bad, because what I tell my friends is I'm there for them through the good, through the bad, because that's who I am, and all I want is for people to do the same for me. Be there through the bad, through my crazy, for my good, and just be kind to each other. You never know what someone's fighting, and maybe you'll be the reason they continue fighting. And that's my hope. So that is my random, but I'm sure I will touch base on it. I will do a better happy video soon, and hopefully someone listens to this, and hopefully someone gains a little bit of a knowledge and a little bit of compassion for someone else. And that's my hope, is be kind, and we'll get there, right? We'll get there. Right, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Bye.